You couldn't have that mismatched thing.
Still.
Not
You
it.
good? We'll call the.
It didn't sound that
Sound
bad.
very good, does it?
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll call the work session to order. Who wants to go first? Oh, actually, Courtney, please. I apologize.
Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
I just wanted to, I think everybody knows already, but this is my last common council meeting.
We don't know about last.
Okay, well, that's as the community development director.
There you go.
I feel much better now.
There you go. And obviously, if you have any questions about my report, please feel free to ask, but I also just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to all of you. It's been a pleasure working with everybody on the Common Council. I've been working with you, Councilor Talent, since I started and learned a lot. I'd say this has given me a lot of professional development experience working with the council and, you know, to the department heads that are in the room as well. Thank you. It's been a real nice 4 years working with all of you. And I'm excited for my next opportunity. It's gonna give me some more time with my family. As you know, I have quite a young little group of kids at home with me, but I will definitely be still around in Plattsburgh, still engaged in the community and still finding ways to contribute within City Hall wherever I can. So just wanted to make sure I got to see all of you before my official leave, just to say thank you. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you and your service to our community too. So that's all I needed to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One question. The bocce ball, how close are we?
We got some paperwork to fill out, and then I think once we get that approved, there are like some financial documents we'll be able to, you know, put in for construction.
Okay, there's a full field
The
out there.
temporary ones have been painted.
Okay,
There,
all right,
I painted two
Yeah.
temporary basketball fields with our paint robot. which
Okay.
Were costing.
okay.
Oh, that's right.
Did you do it by where they were last year?
I'm not sure where they were last year. It's right by the pickleball courts.
Yes,
Next
yes,
door, yeah.
yes.
So we painted two there, and then Courtney has briefed me, sure that he's left tonight, and I'm aware of this, have the documents, and I'm ready to.
Okay, perfect, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you, Courtney, for all your work for this week.
She's not going anywhere.
I know, but still.
Yes, she will still be here.
Yeah. Did anybody have it? I don't know if anyone did have any questions about reports, but I guess some assumptions have been made in the last few days, but Andrew and I have been talking often and working closely together on transition things. So I feel really good about projects that are, you know, currently open and, you know, people being able to take those on and us not lose any momentum on anything either. So that's all been getting on this week. Same with our team.
Yay,
Yeah. All right.
thank you.
Thank you.
Just sign it and pass it down.
Thank you.
Any other questions about tonight's event?
So the shared services with Jay, is that, do we do that with other municipalities, correct? Is that, this is a completely new shared
Andrew,
service?
can you touch on that?
So we have shared service agreements with a lot of other towns. The reality is that we should have shared service agreements with every.
Right.
The town of Peru is huge, especially when we're paving. They're really good about sending us trucks. I mean, they'll go as far as to not only send their own trucks, they'll call like Ausable and Blackbrook and have them send
Okay.
trucks for us when we're paving. They showed up with like 18 trucks one day for us when we were paving a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, shared service agreements are great. We do it with county, we do it with town of Plattsburgh. We've got them all over this.
And so, and it's pretty reciprocal, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep, good.
All right, that's pretty much all I wanted to know.
Okay.
Honestly. Thank you.
Can I ask a question? Is there a reason why we don't have that contract with more municipalities aside from Jet?
I think a lot is communicating with those towns, correct?
Yeah, I mean,
Some do and some don't.
yeah, a lot of the towns have reciprocal agreements with the county, so a lot of their work. Like for paving projects and stuff, they do through the county. So a lot of them have found a need for having with us. or a lot of them don't know some of the things that we're capable of doing as far as like the EPS or locating equipment. Cameras, stuff for the sewer camera, a lot of other municipalities don't have sewer or sewer, so they don't need some of that stuff. So it's really just a matter of, somebody realizing they need help from us and then, hey, it's time for some policeman agreement. So it usually doesn't happen until somebody, something, but
Okay,
even if they're calling up and, hey, we had a water line break, you happen to have to leave valve. Yeah, we want to manage valve and or one, which is,
Mhm.
so even if we don't have an agreement, we still work with some of this stuff.
We are kind of, if a lot of the roads. We're like the county.
Mhm.
County owns a lot of the roads in a lot of the townships.
Yeah.
We're on our own.
right.
You know, the city owns all our own roads for the most part.
Mhm.
You know, so a lot of the townships that have agreements with the county for plowing. They actually pay the county, or the county actually pays them to plow their roads. We don't have that luxury, so we do the best we can with. That makes more sense.
Yes.
Yeah, most of the stuff tonight is MLB, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And I wasn't here for that meeting, so. That
It
was like
was-
a regular
15 minutes long.
50. That was like tremendous.
Oh, what the heck, Chief Trombley, I was gonna save you. Grand finale, but. You know. We have nothing to talk about.
So I guess-
Is there any way you could give us an update on the body cam
nope, there's-
situation?
Yeah, of course. With great excitement, it's our full launch. We launched it on August 4th at 7 AM. Thankfully, we did plan appropriately. We did that soft launch of 4 officers. Identified some of the little small issues in transitional workflows. We have fixed that. So the full launch happened on Monday. It's going extremely well. I think it's being received well by
That's my
our own
next-
officers.
Okay.
And what we're seeing is the training aspect of this. So as we're going through these complaints, we identify officers who are really doing well with a topic or an instance, and then we're actually gonna flag that to say for training, in service training. So it's a success so far.
And I will say this, today. The mayor and I were we met with the Sunrise Rotary down at the old Farmers Market building on Durkee. I'm gonna steal your shine here, Mayor. And we were talking to the wonderful ladies out front and, someone from DSS walked by us. And then they kind of like did a sidetrack and came back and spoke with the mayor and told him how much they appreciated the extra surveillance you have at that building, because there's been some rather unsavory things been going on down there, and they passed on their appreciation tenfold. So I think that's kudos.
I
So,
appreciate that, and our team appreciates that. They wanna make sure we get it back to them. They're doing a tremendous amount of work down there, and everywhere, so.
yeah,
Yeah, that was good. She said she was getting, didn't feel real comfortable going down there. She said the change in the last couple of weeks has been, but. We've done some other things too that, no, just keep it up. Love it. I love it when. People in the city are saying they feel safe. That's what it's about.
I appreciate the feedback.
Yep. That's all. That's all for me. I don't know about these guys. Nobody?
Just
Good.
keep on keeping on.
Our teams appreciate it. Thanks for the support.
Well, the body keeps getting out. It's huge. It's been a long way overdue and it's.
Sorry, sign that.
Okay.
Councilman, I'm sorry. I was ambitious. It was only like 2.5 weeks shy, but we got him out there.
Gotcha. Thanks, man.
Thank you. Um. Trying to think, I don't
I don't have any,
Nice.
honestly, I don't. The only thing for me was that I just kind of
Yeah.
was curious about the J, shared services stuff.
Yeah,
Beyond that, everything is MLD.
We have some of those with the rec equipment, some of the towns, we have some. Well, if they are interested, if we have a certain piece of equipment that We have some equipment they don't have, they have equipment we don't have. So
Is there a way to see if there's any gaps in things that we need that other places might have?
there is, I mean, there's a lot of things that go about it. It's a matter of putting somebody in charge of it.
Yeah.
And then right now, we're working on getting this rec program back off the ground.
Hmm,
So we're gonna take some baby steps, especially with the rec, because we gotta do better with the rec.
yeah,
And Andrew's got some ideas that we're gonna be putting forth in the next, so we're gonna do better. We will do better.
When you say the rec, you mean,
Recreation
okay.
as a whole. Yes, I mean, bringing sand soccer to the beach.
yeah,
Tournament out at the beach for a day, or multiple things.
I got
We've had a lot of folks from the community want 3-on-3, we used to do the 3-on-3 basketball tournaments
Right.
downtown, right? It's a low cost, high reward, because kids love it, right? So looking at some of these things, can we do some of those even at the beach? We have some pavement out there. And now we have the new paint robot, we can paint a temporary court out there for,
That's awesome.
we can have the kids play right at the beach, I mean. We have the most beautiful beach in the world, why not take advantage of it? We want to bring more stuff out to that beach, we have to.
that's a good,
We
yeah,
need to get playground equipment for sure.
Well, I mean,
That's-
we can do what we can
That's-
afford.
Yeah,
We'll do
and
what
that's
we
what,
can afford.
yeah, that's a hard thing.
We gotta work within our means.
I had someone reach out about something they wanted at the West End Park, is that something I should reach out to Andrew about? To talk
As
to-
far as
They want like a pickleball court?
that, Andrew, we talked about pickleball court in West End at Peter Blument Park.
Yes,
We can actually do that pretty it'd be a pretty
Really?
simple process.
yes, so the paint robot, when you have a tablet.
Mhm.
You can actually, they have a lot of fields already programmed into it. And
Oh.
you can modify, so say our pickleball court was a little bit smaller than it should be, I can actually modify it to shrink it down so it fits on our playable area.
Okay,
But then if they don't have it in there, I can actually go in and create my own, I created volleyball courts weren't in here, so I
Oh,
created volleyball courts. Football, lacrosse,
yeah,
you name it, and you tennis with it.
We looked at the ice rink, where they have the ice on.
yeah,
Yeah,
We looked at that, we figured, well, maybe 1 or 2 courts we could probably do in there.
yes, but really, you're looking at between a quarter of a gallon to half a gallon of paint for something like
Right.
that. A lacrosse field uses almost 1 gallon of paint. The football field, so typically when we were doing football fields last year, they were just getting the 10-yard line.
Okay.
And so they had no numbers, they had no hash marks. This year, we actually were able to go out, paint all the numbers on the field, all of the hash marks, end zones. We were able to put, we kind of got creative and got some food dye and put that in the paint and
Nice.
it's orange and then painted hornets in the end zones.
That's awesome.
So there's a lot of different things. We could buy colored paint, but
yeah,
we didn't have the time to do it, so we did Boston.
okay,
But there's a lot of different things we can do with this. As the counselors know, I kind of explained this before we purchase a robot or we lease it. It's a $16,000 lease.
uh-huh,
But the savings on the lacrosse tournament alone, we hold a Father's Day lacrosse tournament.
Mhm.
With payroll burden and all the guys that work out there, it was costing us about $22,000 just for that one tournament.
oh wow,
And this machine, I was able to paint all 12 lacrosse fields in 4 hours with just myself.
that's awesome,
So, you typically uses 35 gallons of paint, you use 12 gallons of paint.
nice.
So it's a huge savings for our recreation.
Okay, great. So what's the bureaucratic process for getting like a pickleball court? Are there any things that would have to happen to put that in the ice rink area?
I guess it would just be a submittal to the CDO office as a request.
So a submittal?
We'll have to wait and see how it goes tonight.
Yeah.
We got a resolution on the docket tonight for
Okay.
Mr. Duran, so I don't wanna jinx anything.
Oh, got it. And,
Yeah, so that would be the person, if per se with the resolution goes through,
yes,
that would be a good person to. speak.
hypothetically, okay,
So
And-
right now, I'm the only one that knows how to operate the machine, so.
Yeah.
really, it's talking to me and then figuring out where we want to put it.
okay. And then on this topic, one more thing, I've noticed the past couple of years, they haven't done ice in that ice rink.
Maybe it is the chair.
Yeah. I'm getting it too, I'm getting it too. That's what I'm thinking.
Hilarious.
I'm just kidding.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm sorry. Fits though. It fits.
I am so sorry.
I mean, it was, you
I
made the
had to.
choice,
I
so.
had to. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Which one are we talking about? Because we have
Yeah.
a couple different documents.
So in the West End Park, there is that fenced in, that fenced in area. And one year, I think like 4 years ago, it had ice in it in the winter, but otherwise it hasn't seemed to.
Yeah, so the problem we've had the last couple of winters, there's a few different things. Weather, obviously, not so much last year, but the year before, we got hardly any cold weather.
Yeah, no ice.
Yeah, the other issue is we're trying to build these on top of asphalt surfaces.
Yeah,
So when you go and put water down and it starts to freeze and then the sun comes up and it
Mhm.
heats the black asphalt, it melts the ice, even though it may be 10 degrees outside.
hmm,
The asphalt below tends to get above freezing with the sun beating on it.
okay,
These asphalt surfaces probably need to be resealed because they have gaps, so when you put water on them, the water seeps through, it's not really holding the water, so one of the things that I've been talking to. Some of the rec guys is maybe painting some of these surfaces with like a lighter
Right,
color.
like white.
That would help seal them to keep the water in and keep the sun from beating on the asphalt, so that's generally why. We don't do ice rinks, or you don't see the rinks having ice in because of weather, and then we're having issues with the asphalt.
Well, how much time did we have last year down in Fox Hill? I mean, we had ice down there for a little period, but it was.
It wasn't very long.
No, and the problem is when it gets hot and cold, how many times did it kept cracking and
Cracking
Yeah,
and.
so it was, yeah, it was really tough ice.
We
We had it down there though. I mean, we went down flooded it quite a few times.
Yeah, we were actually bringing guys in at night, to flood it at night time
Yeah.
to try to get the ice to stick, and then the sun would come up and.
Okay.
It would just melt it, so it's really hard to maintain ice.
And I hate to wish for colder weather.
We don't have the ideal.
Yeah.
What everybody thinks because of how cold it gets here, but it's not ideal because it's cold, but it's also sunny.
I would rather try to put snow on the hill
Then
so they
try.
can sled, because the snow's gonna last. It's
You mean on Fox
easier
Hill?
to- Yeah,
yeah.
'Cause, I mean, you get 2 inches of snow down there and you have 40 kids
I
out there.
know, they
sledding.
love sledding
So
on that
if
hill.
we had a snow gun, Amy last year had arranged to get the snow gun from Airtime. So we were gonna make snow last year. Mother Nature took over and gave us snow
A
before
lot of
before
snow.
our event,
Okay.
so we didn't have to.
But that's something that could be done,
Maybe that's something we could look at doing is putting snow on that hill. I
yeah.
mean, if that keeps 40 to 50 kids busy.
I know, it's so nice to see the kids out,
Outside,
yeah.
off their iPads, off
For
their
real,
phones.
yeah,
And
Agreed.
not getting in trouble, so maybe maybe that's what we should look at too.
yeah,
If we can't do the ice, then maybe if we do snow.
or both,
Right, well,
Yeah.
yeah, and if weather prevails, we can always flood those rinks, but it's
Right.
gotta have the right weather.
yeah, but maybe if it's sealed and has like that lighter surface, it would make it stay frozen,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, but it just hadn't been that cold there. And again.
Yeah,
Wish
no.
it told a lot of weather, because those are heating bills too, but.
Yeah.
Emma, when's the next Parks Come Alive?
Good question, Julie, so. The next Parks Come Alive is next Thursday at South Acres Park. From 4:30 to 7.
Sorry, where?
South Acres Park, aka Julie's Park.
South Acres Park.
And it's gonna be an awesome one.
Yeah.
Beer tent, music.
Have live music. Food trucks, 30+ community organizations.
And it's not gonna rain.
Photo booth. Telescope activities.
Oh,
And others.
he's cool too, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hopefully good weather.
No,
Cross
we
your
will
fingers
have
for
good
me.
weather. I'll get out there and do a no rain dance. Awesome, thank you.
Thanks.
While we're on the subject of asphalt. The streets are looking good. That we paved. You got quite a few people that said. Commented.
Yeah, I've been getting phone calls left and right about what's
It's,
going
we're,
on.
Yes,
We're your jam.
yeah, we're my jam. I'll still have involvement in
I
streets.
know, yeah.
Over July, our paving included New York Road, which was huge. That was a big one. It
Big
really
one.
needed it. US Oval East, so basically in front of the Y all the way down. And Beekman Street, Beekman Street was really big too. We've been looking at Beekman Street for a few years now. Didn't quite work out for a full depth reconstruction like we wanted to do. But the milling turned out really well, milling paving. This upcoming August, tentatively starting August 18th will be the big mill. The big mill will come in. Prior to that, we're gonna have our smaller milling crews out there working around utilities. We're gonna be doing Meadowvale, Spring Circle, Circle Grove, Autumn Drive, Kelvin Lane, and Jerry Drive. So it's kind of that whole neighborhood up there. The two cul-de-sacs are gonna be a little bit of work just because the big mill it's so big that it's hard to get it around the turn, so our guys are gonna have a lot of work to do in there for cleanup before paving crews come in. But should look really good when it's done. So,
Looking forward to it.
and then tentatively September, or sometime in September, we're gonna be doing the Route 9 US Ave stretch from Clarence Carl's all the way to Bridge Street here. That'll be a big one. That'll be all done at night. It'll encompass going around the roundabout, kind of doing where they left off on New York Road, and
Oh,
then doing where we left off on New York Road Extension, I think last year or the year before when we did that.
oh, so you will go right up to that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were supposed to come ahead a little bit more than what they did. You can kind of see the
Yeah,
paint
you
marks off the
can-
ground.
yeah.
There was a reason why they didn't do that, but they knew they were going to continue that when they did the US app portion of it.
Some of the catch basin work right now has been really good too.
Yeah.
We've had some rough spots on the side and not potholes, but.
Yep.
I mean, I appreciate so much some of those patches because
Yeah.
some of them get rough. We gotta take, and you know, we're gonna work at this, getting our manholes back off where they belong.
Yeah.
Some of our manholes are like.
I
hitting
feel like
a
I
pothole.
slalom when I go.
So we are,
Yeah.
getting these manholes back up.
Like the one in my front yard.
Yes.
No, but they do, I mean, and then and listen, we only have one crew unfortunately, and we're working them, I mean, they're out there, they're working,
Oh, yeah.
I mean. Then we're gonna take an initiative with the, clearing our waterfront. Whether it's the river or the lake, we've let some undergrowth too much, and that's gonna be our next initiative. We're gonna get through the paving season and, you know,
Yeah, this fall, get in there.
that'll be one of our next initiatives that we're gonna work on too. So. It's been a busy summer.
It
The
has.
cities, I mean,
We've paved a lot.
some of the roads look really good too, so.
By the time we're done, it'll be
Over 20,000
Yeah.
tons,
18,
18.
just over 18,000 tons. A normal year for us is like 8, between 8 and 10,000 tons.
New York Ave is half of that.
Yeah, New York Ave big.
But it's just
So
so
wide.
wide. I
USF's gonna be a lot too.
Yeah, US Ave.
Yeah.
From Clarence Carls to G and
Oh,
G,
God.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that's. gonna
Oh,
be-
yeah, that is.
It's a whole, that's city limits all the way into
Yeah,
British.
that's gonna be a good stretch, and that needs it.
Yeah, it does.
We got a few other roads that need it, and we, you know.
Yep.
There's only so many.
Mike and I have already been driving around looking
Yeah.
at roads, putting together a list for next year, what we're anticipating.
We're trying not to go on the roads that need the infrastructure upgrades,
Right.
so we don't have to go back and tear them up.
Mhm.
Exactly.
I have 5 water line breaks next year after we get done paving, because
Yeah.
it'd be a waste of everybody's money, so.
Opening that can of worms is.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing, fire hydrant flushing right now.
Yeah, fire hydrant
So
flushing
that's gonna
going on.
Probably sometimes that creates a few water line breaks too, so.
Yeah, so we'll get the occasional water line break from that. The biggest thing is you may get phone calls about brown water. We have posted on the website a zone map. And
Oh,
every
yeah.
time, so basically right now we're working in zone 1. And then, so if somebody calls and say, hey, I have brown water, well, have you seen whether you're in zone 1? If you are, chances are that's because of hydrant flushing. The other thing is too, is if they're close to another zone, it can trickle in, so they could be in zone 3 working. But if it's a side street on zone 3 that connects to the water main that may be in zone 1, zone 1 may still get some brown water. So there's no perfect way to tell you, hey, you're not gonna get brown water, but
there's a 99% chance if you're getting brown water, it's because we're doing hydrant flushing.
Can you tell us where zone one basically is?
Zone
Wait-
one?
Wait a second, Beth asked this question first,
Oh,
because
well-
Beth got.
So we got a call,
Yeah,
because
we did.
people can't tell from that map, it's not, it doesn't follow those words.
It's a little weird.
It looks like it does, but it doesn't.
It
So
doesn't.
You cannot on it and find out what street you're on, so people don't know what zone they're in.
Okay,
Is there a way you can make it, either say zone one is Ward 1, 2, 3, or
okay.
zone 3 is one.
So it's actually based off of our plowing routes. So zone one is our zone one for our plowing routes.
So where you can put the streets on the.
Which,
So the streets are on it, but the
You can't see it.
overall
We can't
map
see it.
scale is so big that you wouldn't be able to see the street names.
But is there a way
because-
for them to do that?
So what I can do is I can create a map that shows each individual zone. That way they're looking at the zone instead of looking at an overall map of each zone.
Right.
So it'd basically be an
They can
enlargement
list
of each
it.
zone. Yeah, yep, we can do that.
what are some of the streets, just out of curiosity?
So your zone one, I believe, is Cornelia Street, Prospect. I can grab my phone and actually pull it up if you'd like.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's
No, it's okay,
that whole
yeah.
extent.
Okay,
They go,
Okay.
It's funny, how it goes corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
so it would
It goes
be
up and over.
Yeah.
mostly 3 and 4.
You're 5,
I think I'm 2.
Yes,
you're 2.
and there's a specific reason why I did it this way. So basically, because we have a gravity fed system. Our plant is all the way west of the city. So you wanna take the water and you wanna flush the water from the plant down the
Yes.
city, because
Okay.
we're trying to draw any of the chlorine. Basically, it helps with our chlorine residuals. So you wanna draw the chlorine from the plant through your system. So we're trying to pull it from there, work it this way towards like our 14-inch water main that goes over to the south end. And then our bigger water mains that go this way. So you're just taking everything from your bigger mains and then pulling it down to your smaller water mains. So there's a theory behind why we do it the way we do it. We just it was easiest to break it up based on the plowing routes versus the works.
If
When-
people are, if people are concerned about the safety of brown water, what can we tell them about what it contains or
So
anything like that?
all groundwater is completely safe.
Okay.
The biggest thing with the brown water is it tends to stain your clothes when you're doing laundry. So you
Okay.
don't want to do laundry in it.
Why is it brown though?
So what it does is there sediment goes in the bottom of the pipes over the years. And mainly it's in your fire hydrant lines. So your fire hydrants you have your main line and your fire hydrant sits over here and there's a lateral that comes to your main. If you're not using those fire hydrants, all of that sits in that lateral because they don't get used. So we flush the hydrants so that water pulls everything up out of there and it's not like a stagnant water sitting in that hydrant or that hydrant lateral.
Does it get tested periodically? Like if there's brown water, does it get tested just to make sure it's?
So not while we're hydrant flushing, just because we know what's causing it. If we had an issue where we were just randomly getting brown water, then
Mhm.
yes, it would get tested. Now, we are also testing, and this is kind of our water filtration plant, so this is environmental engineering, but I kind of know a little bit about it. Our water filtration plant does do random testing for water throughout the city. We are obligated by the state to do that testing. There's a whole bunch of different things that they test for, one of them being like lead in
Yeah.
our water system. So there's a whole bunch of things that they test for, especially now that we're gonna be switching over to a mixed water use. We're not just pulling out of a reservoir, our wells are coming online now. So that's going to increase the frequency of the testing that the water filtration plant's gonna have to do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there a way to prevent the water hammer when you do the flushing? Or you can,
It's operating slowly. So basically, when you open a hydrant, you're not cranking it open all the way, you're slowing it, you're going slow as you turn it off, so it's not like a full on.
right, when it hammers, that's what's causing the break.
So the other thing we do is we try not to do, okay, I'm doing this hydrant, and then I'm gonna do the hydrant right next to it. I'm gonna skip that hydrant and go on to the next hydrant, so that you're not doing hydrants that are right next to each other to help with creating water. Okay. So it's unfortunately with the old pipes we have in the ground, sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, we gotta dig them up.
Yeah. Yep.
Waterhouse.
Yes.
I'm gonna
You had to
sneak
get
it
that
in,
in
I'm
there.
gonna sneak it
Had to
in
get that in
every
there.
single time.
Why?
Cause it's where I live and the water and sewer combined there and there's constant problems.
Any other questions?
No. Good.
Okay, nice question.
Any other questions about tonight's agenda? Nothing about tonight's agenda. I'm gonna request a brief executive session to discuss personnel matters. Could I get a motion? Julie, second Jim Evans, Counselor Evans. Roll call.
Counselor Vaughn?
Yes.
Yes,
Counselor Evans?
yes.
Samia?
Yes,
Counselor Talon?
yes.
Counselor Nash?
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
It's formality.
So that's the first, we did not actually. Oh, yeah, it takes about a year, yeah. But, trying to get at it. But yeah, that's nice. Everybody was there. Okay, why not? But exactly. No. Like I've never been brought up, I don't, so you're not gonna look at, but if I did, I'll be pleased, right? No. Yeah, go, yes, those two. Yeah, John, the first one. I'm pretty sure I've been in place, but. No, we will agree. Oh, sorry.
Is that why I have a pillow? Because she says it's so far down.
Forgot to bring one. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
See ya, not seeing me.
Take a motion to come back from executive session. Councilor Bond, Councilor Evans, roll call, please.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Yes,
Counselor Travis.
Stop.
You did it again.
I did Vaughn Evans at the same time.
Ah, she's getting it now.
Down,
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
Yes.
All right, calling into the 4:30 work session.
You have 1 minute.
We got 1 minute, and start.
Yeah.
You know they're paving US Ave, you heard that, right? That's gonna affect. I'm gonna say that's gonna affect your travel in Lawrence.
All right, you know, all the doing it next time. You are, yeah. We got.
Richard, we got the check from them last year for the marina for what, 71,000 you said?
and
Yes.
Right?
Well, not until there's some.
Right,
the jury's out.
I know, but it's actually
Not, you know, passed.
71, right? That was.
So why not go with a lower price?
We have to be careful.
We'll call the common council, the regular meeting of the common council to order. 5:30, please rise and join me in the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ms. Carlin, could you do the roll call? please?
Mayor Hughes,
Here.
Counselor Bond,
Here.
Counselor Evans,
Here.
Counselor Strack,
Here.
Counselor Talon.
Here.
Counselor Manette.
Here.
Counselor Colleen. Resolved that the minutes of the regular meeting of the common council held on July 17th, 2025 are approved and placed on file in the public records of the city clerk's office.
Moved by Counselor Evans, second. Counselor Manette. Roll call.
Counselor Bond,
Yes.
Counselor Evans,
Yes.
Counselor Strack,
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
Yes.
Carried.
At this time, I'll entertain anybody who would like to do public comment this evening. Yeah,
Neil Ron here from Lake Country Village. Want to thank you guys for New York Road. It's so much easier getting home. Thank you, Julie. She came to one of our meetings and got berated
It's hard
by
work.
everybody. Did it by herself. And everybody had the same concern, New York Road, New York Road.
Listen,
So,
thank those folks who did it. It was so hot.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
God, that was hot when they did that. So God bless them.
I won't be back reading this out.
All right. Anyone else?
I mean.
Sure.
Comment?
Yeah. State your name and address for the record, please.
To the name and address?
Yeah.
All right, I'm David and my residence is at, do I say the address of my residence?
Just, yeah.
Okay, I live on Market Street, I do, and I've been a resident here since 2016. And I'd just like to, have a quick comment here about where I am the starter of e-bike rider and I'm in transportation, so I go to different places I do. And with these different places, I've seen, like other mobility transportation in use within the city there. And it's just so wonderful to see the other different ways of getting around and with all the different places I've gone to. And I hope that Plattsburgh here can, get more mobility transportation in use. And I like to, say that, because with all the places I've gone to, it's just great to see, like more pedestrian walking, more cycling, more e-bikes, because e-bikes and e-scooters and, taxis, like the extent, they're all great tools to use for other mobility transportations, and I don't want that to be taken away from me or from anyone else, because I see them all around here all the time, and they're a great tool to use, so that's why I wanna, come to these meetings and, eventually get it on the agenda there to have more mobility be used here in the city there. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Harlan?
Council approved payrolls for the various departments of the city of Plattsburgh for the weeks ending July 23rd, 2025, in the amount of $608,332.16, and August 6th, 2025, in the amount of $699,266.48. The council approved the bills audited by the common council for the weeks ending July 25th, 2025, in the amount of $2,845,323.01. August 1st, 2025, in the amount of $788,428.08, and August 8th, 2025, in the amount of $606,099.78.
Any liaison reports this evening? On the task force?
I'm just gonna say that our next meeting will be on August 20th, 5 p.m. Upstairs at the library, and I would like to invite Counselor Strack to attend. Thank you. Because I understand you're very interested in being a part of this, so. Looking forward to that.
Thank
I
you.
have nothing to report.
Nothing from the library? No?
Item 7.179, authorizing MLB to advertise for bids.
Moved by Counselor Evans, second. Counselor Talon. Roll call. Oh, any discussion? I'm sorry. No discussion? Roll call.
Counselor Bond,
Yes.
Counselor Evans,
Yes.
Counselor Strack,
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette,
Yes.
Counselor Carrie. Item 7.180, authorizing MLB to award bids.
Moved by Counselor Evans, second. Counselor Bond. Any discussion? Roll call.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Evans,
Yes.
Counselor Strack,
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette,
Yes.
carried. Item 7.181, authorizing MLB to write off unpaid final bills as required by the New York State Department of Public Services regulations.
Moved by Counselor Manette, second. Counselor Evans. Roll, or any discussion? Roll call.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Evans,
Yes.
Counselor Strack,
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette.
Yes.
Item 7.182, authorizing travel requests for MLB personnel for September 2025.
Moved by Counselor Bond, second. Counselor Manette. Any discussion? Roll call.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Evans,
Yes.
Counselor Strack,
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette,
Yes.
carried. Item 7.183, revising capital project H8320.79, 2019 water system improvement.
Moved by Counselor Bond, second. Counselor Talon. Any discussion? Roll call.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Evans,
Yes.
Counselor Strack,
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette,
Yes.
carried. Item 7.184, authorizing the mayor to sign the shared services agreement with the town of Jay.
Moved by Counselor Manette, second. Counselor Bond. Any discussion? Roll call.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Evans,
Yes.
Counselor Strack,
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor Manette,
Yes.
carried. Item 7.185, approval for street closure of Grace Avenue.
Moved by Counselor Talon, second. Counselor Evans. Any discussion?
Hope I'm invited.
Roll call.
Counselor Bond,
Yes.
Counselor Evans,
Yes.
Counselor Strack,
Yes.
Counselor Talon,
Yes.
Counselor Manette,
Yes.
carried. Item 7.186, mayoral appointment, director of community development.
Moved by Counselor Talon, second. Counselor Manette. Roll call.
Counselor Bond,
Yes.
Andrew.
Yes.
I had to.
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes.
Counselor
Yes.
carried.
Yeah.
Is there any new business to come before the council this evening? with no need for another, for any executive session, I will, entertain a motion to adjourn. Counselor Bond, second Counselor Manette, roll call.
Counselor Bond.
Yes.
Counselor Evans.
Yes.
Counselor Craft.
Yes.
Counselor Talon.
Yes,
Counselor Burnett.
Yeah.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
thank you.